Scout uniforms, may the meaning of the blue and gold colors make us remember our Cub Scout ideals, the Cub Scout promise, and the law of the pack. Okay, before we get things kicked off in eating here, I'd like to introduce some of the dignitaries we have here today. First of all, Father Markowiak, which you all know right there, pastor of our parish and the sponsor of Cub Scouting at St. Albert's here. We also have Mr. Chuck Middleton, District Commissioner. Very instrumental, probably don't recognize him today. He did some real nice ceremonies with the Bobcats and introducing him to Cub Scouts. And we also have a special guest today. A special guest who received a special award recently. It's called the Silver Beaver Award, and it's the highest honor bestowed by a local council to volunteer scouters. And the recipients must be nominated by peers for their exceptional service to young people. As a youth, John Tiptanner served Boy Scout Troops 460 and 498 as patrol leader, senior patrol leader, and junior assistant scoutmaster. During this time, he earned 45 merit badges and reached the rank of Life Scout. Since becoming an adult, he has remained active in scouting, serving several packs and troops as a committee member, chartered organization representative, and committee chairman. For the former Timber Trails District, John has held the positions of Roundtable Commissioner, Unit Commissioner, and Assistant District Commissioner. Currently, he is serving as the Unit Commissioner for the Forest District. In addition to these offices, John has also contributed to scouting through his role as a merit badge counselor and as an advancement chairman and program chairman for the Iroquois District. For his outstanding efforts of the year, John has earned Wood Badge Feeds, the Award of Merit, the Scouter's Key, and the Scouter's Training Award. Along with his service to scouting, John also served the youth of his community as president of the Rainbow Girls Parents Club and as a member of the Girl Scout Leaders Training Staff. Furthermore, he is also a Red Cross instructor for advanced first aid and personal safety. I'd like to give you everybody give a loud and congratulatory round of applause to John Tiptanner. Okay, just like in every other meeting, we have a few announcements to make, so I'm going to turn the floor over to Dave Berry, and he's got some business to go along with here, so let's all pay attention and go on, Dave.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to announce that the recycling program was a very big success this year. Many of the boys are going to be awarded tonight the special recycling award that we are going to give them from the pack. The pack recycling is now done. We are not going to have any more cans brought to the pack meetings. The recycling is still a good issue, and we want the recycling to be done in the dens. If the dens want to use it as a fundraising project, they can recycle the cans and they can coordinate that through the dens. One of the things that Waste Management did for us to highlight the fact that we recycled so much is they did give us these pins that all the boys are going to get today, in addition to all the other Cub Scout awards that they're going to win. The upcoming event, next month's pack meeting, is boat race. I'd like to ask Tom Milo to come up here and say a couple words about that.
Hi. March 26th, we're going to have the regatta race for the rain gutter race for the boats. If nobody knows where to pick up a boat, S&S Men's Store and 85th Street does carry the boats and all the Cub Scout stuff. I think there's other places, and if everybody asks each other, I'm sure they can find out where it's at. Some of the rules, they're real simple. Kids can't touch the boats during the race. The boats have to sit upright in the water. Most of the boats, when you buy them, they're flat. They'll sit in the water flat. They'll also sit in the water if you curve them too, to each side. They also will run better down the rain gutter if they're cut. There's going to be one thing this year we're going to do that hasn't been done before, is we're going to modify the boats. We're going to put a wire across the sides of the boat so that when they blow the boat down the gutter, it won't tip over on them anymore. And the kids won't have to touch the boat to put it back. We're going to put the wire on there that night. This is the first time we're trying this, so we'll see if it works real good or not. Other than that, it's going to be the 26th of March. 7:15 is about the time we're going to start checking the boats in. And the meeting will start at 7:30. One other thing, if nobody has someone to help them to build the boat, because it's kind of important that it's a father and son or mother and son thing building the boat, that Dave Berry here is going to tell you what they might do to help someone that cannot build a boat by themselves or doesn't have a parent to help.
Thanks, Tom. What Tom's talking about is that the issue has always been, is the boy making the boat, is the dad making the boat, or are they making it together? Scouting is a family project on this item. We want the boy and the dad to get together, we want them to build it together, and we want it to be a successful project for both. Who wins is not important. The fact is you have to help your boy make the boat. And if there's a boy out there that needs help, myself and the other Weeblo dads have volunteered to help the boys with the boat if there's a mom out there that needs some help. All you got to do is let me know. One more issue with the boat race, and I got this letter this week through school. The Committee for Boat Race has asked a couple of different places for donations. And I got this letter today, and it's kind of funny. It says, "Dear Mr. Berry, thank you for your letter requesting the donation of a free cruise to benefit your Regatta boat race. While this fundraising effort is a worthwhile cause, we regret that Commodore Cruise Line is unable to participate at this time. I am sure you can understand we have only a limited number of cabins allocated for charitable donations, and unfortunately, all of those cabins have been committed for 1993. I did call the lady and tell her that what I was asking for was hats, posters, and some brochures, and she's now going to send those. My reason for reading the letter is just to remind everyone that we're very happy with all the parents and the volunteers and the donations we've had so far, and just to let you know that there is a lot out there if you just ask. A Cub Scout group like ours is a great organization. A lot of people want to give us everything they can, and although Commodore can't give us a room for 1993, I have asked her to put us on the list for 94. We'll see. And to finish that up, we will have a lot of items to give away. We've already gotten a lot in the mail, and I expect a lot more, because a lot of the cruise lines have already sent items. We expect the boat race tonight to be a big night. At this time, I'd like to ask Joe Ferreri to come up, say a couple words about the Weeblos that he's been involved with this year.
Thanks, Dave. I just wanted to say thank you to all the parents and people that have helped me throughout this past year. And I truly mean that, because it really has been an experience, and I really enjoyed it. And just to say thank you very much. I don't know how to say thank you, but say thank you. I mean really thank you very much. All right? Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. The April PAC meeting. Now, we just talked about March, that's the boat race. April, we have a conflict with the sports banquet that night, so we're moving our April PAC night to Friday, April 23rd. Okay, that night is the Olympic theme, so you want to keep that in mind. We're moving it to Friday, April 23rd. Now, the Friday before that is Las Vegas night. The Friday after that is the sports banquet, so we're going to squeeze it in the middle there. We'd like to thank Len Satkowski and the Knights of Columbus here who have donated many of the items tonight that we're having for our blue and gold. Thank you, Len. All of the boys have been handed a piece of paper about the boat race, and also in addition to that, they've been handed 2 handouts about the Chicago Academy of Sciences. Sue Petrowski has highlighted a couple of things that they have for kids, including weekend overnighters, birthday parties, nature workshops, and knee-high naturalists. So you may want to read those pamphlets. There may be something that you can do in the dens there, or possibly, just go to your families. I believe I've covered all the announcements. We're going to have the first split the pot right now, and the second one then will be held at the end. $42 for splitting that. So $21. Len? The first winner is 7920071. There we go, right here.
Hey, Len!
Congratulations, Len. Len's Steakhouse.
Okay, to give you a little idea of what the program is going to be here this evening, we have done with the announcement portion. We're going to have our dinner. We're going to